convenient to cover all...
And Lecter thought his ability was broken.
Well, certain conditions need to be met before we can travel like that.
And it might only be possible to...
Yeah.
Wow. A village concealed by a magical bear.
We're not in cross...
We've just traveled...
Yeah,
which would place us... This is where Vita was...
Yeah, so...
Then it's a good thing we brought them...
You're back.
You already made it back from...
Yeah.
But we did manage to find...
Looks like you had an event. You swing by and adopt...
We were as surprised... Nice to meet you. I'm Ren Bright.
There you are. You are sure to be exhausted, but come with me to my attack.
Oh, the latest two, that's all 7 singularities. Right, we already know about Croix and Nausea and North Highlands. Then there were the ones you guys found in Sutherland, Lemire, Crossbow and Heimdall. Speaking of which, where was the Heimdall singularity? Well, this might come as a surprise. It was right under the Imperial Museum, where the Dark Dragon's nest was. What? The catacombs, that takes me back. Somehow, I doubt it's a coincidence. Indeed, these singularities have been focal points of corrupted mana since the Great Twilight began. Now that they have been secured, locating the core should be much easier. Gnome's base may finally be within our reach. Along with the Ashen Knight, Celine, Schwarzer, and saw the end. That's good news. Things are finally starting to look up. Emma, Rosalia, how much have you found out? I'm guessing you'll... Yes, well about that, the disruption in the spirit veins are more violent than we were expecting. With the stakes secured, it's only a matter of time until they simmer down. We'll need a couple of days before we can give you a definite answer. It's going to be tough waiting that long. We'll just have to be patient. Right, we need to be fully prepared if we're going to rescue Rean. I see. It's like magical data analysis, isn't it? Kia, do you understand any of this? It's also mixed up. It's hard to make out. Maybe I can make out something if I look right into the heart of the vortex? What? You can really do that? We're talking about a place where countless spirit veins all converge together. Well, even I can't handle that all at once. But I can probably get a good idea of what's going on between any of those things. Between any three things. So that's the part of your ability to feel the ebb and flow of fate, huh? That's where this new and improved custom terminal comes in. I got that hacker brat to make some improvements. It's running a simplified version of Teo's Aeon system. This is one of Teo's inventions? I recognize it too. It's a human-machine interface, like the one that helped us pinpoint Stargazer's tower. All this is going over my head. Essentially, this device will help Kia focus her ability, is that right? Not only that, but it could cut down the time we have to spend analysing all the data. Yes, we won't know until we try, but it sounds like it could work. What do you think, Grandmother? I don't know what technology will make things like this. Again, this girl's ability has brought about such miracles before. In essence, a ritual I have planned may well speak to this level. It could be one day. Ah, that's cheating! This is so unfair! I really wanted to show off how cool I can be. Grandmother, yeah, right now you're pretty much making out how uncool you can be. Come on, you don't have to be such a kid about it. Oh, she looks just like a child. Is she really over 800 years old? Hard to believe, ain't it? Oh, don't worry, Rose. We're still gonna need your help. You've been trying to think of a plan to sneak into this place once we find it, right? How did you know about that? And since when did you start calling me Rose? Looks like we won't be waiting long after all. I can't say the is on our side. In that case, we better pitch in to make this go smoothly. Right, we'll all help. I'm no witch, but I know my way around orbital technology. How about we use our Arcus 2 units to boost the processing power even more? I was going to say processing speed, but that would be just as efficient. Don't know how that would work in that though. That could work. We just need to link them up to a central processing array. You've got the specs for it. What do you think, Ren? Good idea, I'll see what I can do. This should make things easier on the order system as well. Alright, let's disable the communication functions and concentrate on processing power. Things are starting to get exciting. Hold on just 1 second, I have no idea what any of you are talking about. I must agree. I guess we should leave this to the experts. It's nice to have such passionate allies. Old or new, we're all class 7 here. We've got to work together.
Enough! Cut the chatter and let us begin. We can now use the singularities.
Decided not to skip scenes so I can make better light of the story, as opposed to before.
This place is...
You guys deserve it for all the work you've done. Yeah, I had no idea you could put together such a powerful analytical system. With it, we should have results in around a day or two. Altina, why are you wearing glasses in a freaking hot spring? We can't thank you enough. It would have taken several times now, were it only grandmother and me. Oh, I barely even helped, really. It would have never even been possible without the secret techniques you witches employ. I think I'd end up working with Airborne's Hexam clan. Things just get more and more interesting by the second, it seems. Oh yeah, you used to be an Ouroboros, right? Same as Emma's sister? She was their second Anguis. What were your impressions of her? Well, we've only had so many opportunities to speak during our missions, but I'd peg her as the flighty but earnest type. She was always dedicated in her efforts, regardless of the task. I see. Though you certainly wouldn't think it from the way she carries herself. She was always off busying herself with something or other during the Civil War. And she helped get rid of all that pleroma grass that was blooming around Crossbell too. I remember hearing about... Plus, she has run her radio show on top of everything else. Not to mention how much help she's been to me since our first meeting. Sounds like she's a lot more hard-working than I would have guessed. It's hard not to respect that. She's something of an inspiration to women everywhere, really. You could say the same for your mother, if you think about it. Not to mention Sharon, Major Claire, Toa, and all the other graduates of Force as well. We still don't have any idea where Instructor Toa even is, do we? Same goes for Mint and Lind. They should have been in Heimdall back then too. We still have no updates on Elise and Princess Alkin either, correct? Yep, Shrine is practically closed down given all that's happened. Though we do have some witnesses who say they saw Mint and Lind right after the strange happenings began. But they haven't sent out words since. That's not like them at all. Either they escaped on their own or something else is going on. We haven't been able to find any trace of Tia either. Nor do we have any leads on Tita's whereabouts at that. We've lost contact with Shera over the past several days as well. You don't suppose she's been held in the same place as Rin, do you? I suppose we can't discount the possibility. Whatever the case, now is our chance to find out for sure. We need to know more about gnomes and Ironbloods, and about how Ouroboros plans to act. Don't forget Zephyr and the Red Constellation.